Hello everyone, how are you? How is the life going in these COVID times? I hope it is going good. So now coming on to our topic, if you have come on to this video, I am pretty sure that you are a very curious person who wants to learn about different technologies. So I appreciate you for your decision to learn coding because today coding is at the core of whatever we do in our daily lives. Like you can create a games out of that, you can create music and art by writing code, you can give life to the robots, you can literally do anything, you can give any power to any electronic device with the help of coding. So if you have realized that how important part coding is of the future world, now it's become very important for you to understand how it works, and in this video we will do just that, to learn how that works. Now proceeding further, let's understand what coding actually means. So coding is literally translating our human ideas and thoughts into a language that computer understands. And Python is one of that language. There are many other languages also like C++, C Sharp, Java, Ruby, etc. etc. They all do same thing, that is telling computer what to do. But why I have chosen Python is because it is similar to a language that we speak, that is English. So it would be easy for you to understand and grab concepts. So you know what is the best part about coding is? The best part about coding is you just need a computer, some spare time, and a good mentor to guide you step by step with good examples. So most probably you have a good computer, and by coming on to this video, you have also found a good mentor. So now the only thing which you left is that is some spare time. So I assure you, if you put some little effort from your side, we would have a great journey altogether. So now proceeding further, let's understand how to write Python code. But before that, there is some basic requirement to write code. So that is, you should have a Python installed in your computer, as well as you should have a good code editor. But I wouldn't recommend it because you are in your starting phase, and I don't want your morale to get down because of some installation problems. So I have found out a good website which is made by Google, where you can start programming right away. So now I am turning off my camera. So let's move to my computer screen and understand how all that stuff works. Okay, so now we have came to our computer screen. Here we will search Google Colab. So this is the website you have to click. So this kind of interface will get open in front of you. Now you have to click new notebook. Oh wow, now the whole setup for coding in Python has been set up. Now let's rename this file by clicking this. You can name whatever you want. I am naming it Python tutorial. This is the place where you have to write your code. Okay, and these are the buttons from where you can add more cells. From this button, coding cell will come, and with this button, text cell will come, which will help you if you want to write some text in between your coding. So now let's start a Python programming. One of the most used lines of code in Python is print function. Okay, so let's start with it. So this print function takes a few parameters, which are pieces of information you give to a function to do something with. Okay, for now we'll only use one parameter, which is the part you put inside the double quotes. The print function will take that piece and print it out on a console window. So let's look how it works. So here we have put the double quotes, and here we write hello Python. Okay, so let's run this by clicking this button. So it is allocating, connecting, and in few minutes we will be ready with this setup. Okay, it's connected and it's running. Oh wow, so you have implemented the first code in Python. Okay, great. So instead of using double quotes, you can also use single quotes. This is one and the same thing. So let's check whether it will work or not. Okay, great. It's also working. But the problem arises when we want to use single quotes in our statements. So let me explain you with the help of an example. So I will write print. So what kind of example we can take? Okay, so let's take I. Okay, we can take I am so happy to be learning how to code in Python. Okay, so yeah, so let's run this and see what happens. Oh, it gives us the syntax error. So it's not your fault, but actually Python got confused here because of three single quotes. So one solution is that you put double quotes. Okay, here and here. So now it's working fine because now there is no problem in front of Python to detect quotes. Okay, so another solution in Python is for these kind of tree problems is escape characters. Okay, so in our code there are special characters called escape characters that allow us to give the computer a heads up when we are going to pass some tricky information to it. For Python, this character is backslash character. Okay, so there are two slash characters on your keyboard. One is forward slash, that is this one, and another is backward slash. Okay, so you have to use backward slash, this one. Okay, so now let's try with the previous code. So we will copy it from here. So now let's put it here. So now let's put backslash, and now let's run the code. And sorry, we can also put our statement in the single quotes. So before that it is not working because Python has been confused in these 1, 2 and 3 single quotes. So now let's see whether the Python understands it or not. Oh great, it is working absolutely fine. Okay, so this is what escape character provides us. Another troublemaker that the print function has a hard time with is multiple lines. Okay, so let me show you with an example. Like here is a sentence. Let's move it to another line. Okay, so here is a sentence on many different lines. Okay, so like this, only one line is coming. We have to print this statement in multiple lines. So how can we do these things in Python? Okay, so let's see. So like backslash, we have also a special character that the computer understands for a new line. So it's backslash and a lowercase n put together. So let me show you with an example. Print, like we have to print that statement into multiple lines. So we will put, so let me first write that sentence. Okay, here is a sentence on many different lines. Okay, great. Now we have to print it in different lines. Okay, multiple lines. So let's put a backslash. Be careful that you put backslash, not a forward slash. So I have put a forward slash n in front of a. Then I would print forward slash n on with the many, or we can say we can print it here. So it doesn't matter. Then we can put it here. So now let's see what it prints. Oh, cool. It actually looks funny when you type it, but as you can see, when you print it out, it's correct. Remember, everything that is between your starting and ending quotes will be printed exactly as it is understood by computer. This even include the spaces. So here's what happening. Just as the escape character told the computer to ignore the apostrophe in a first example. Okay, this one. The \n escape character tells hey to the computer that hey, can you start writing everything after this n flag on a new line? And like a good friend, the computer will do just that every time you use the \n escape character. Okay, so these are the things we have learned today. So now we have learned two things in Python, that is print function and escape character. So I hope you have understood the concept. Now you just need to play around these, and I'm confident that you will master these two things. Okay, so a very thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.